Okay, so lana ngiphethe question paper yaka grade 11 paper 1 maths paper 1 yango November 2015. So in this video so enza only question 1. Well, question 1 unama equations kakhulu. So yes, sizodiscussa yena. And then yeah. So lana ngiphethe an equation of x squared plus x minus 12 equal to 0. Lona question 1.1.1. 1.1 uthi solve for x for in each of the following. So I was starting at this one. Lena a quadratic equation x squared plus x minus 12. So quadratic equation ungasebenzisa any of the three methods esiwafundile classini, right? Ungasebenzisa only maybe quadratic formula, ungasebenzisa i-factoring method, ungasebenzisa completing the square. So in this question lena sizosebenzisa i-factoring method ngoba kulula ukuthola ama-factors la, ne? Either method izosebenza, but the factoring method it's the most effective one for a question efana nale. So asithole nama-factors wethu-ke equal to 0. Ama-factors ka-x kuzoba ka-x squared kuzoba x no x, and then for the middle term and the last term ngifuna 2 yezinamba engizothi nangizimultiply zinginike minus 12. The same two numbers engizothi nangizi-adda zinginikeze a positive 1 la. So lezo zinamba u-4 no 3. The 4 uzoba u-negative, lo 3 abe u-positive. So nangi-apply 0 factor law la ngithola ukuthi it's x plus 3 equal to 0, x minus 4 equal to 0. So x wokuqala is equal to negative 3, x was 2 is 4. So our solutions waka 1.1.1. So 1.1.2 it's the square root of 2x plus 1 is equal to x minus 1. So lena it's a simple set equation. So the first thing engizoyenza la ukuthi ngisquare both sides ukuthi ngikwazi uku-eliminate this square rootless, right? So nangisquare both sides, i-aim yami ukuthi ngisuse the square root, right? The reason ukuthi ngisuse le square root ngoba nasikhona le square root ku difficult ukuthi ngisolve for this equation. So this squared is cancel that square root, izosala no 2x plus 1, and then on the right hand side lena it's squared binomial bracket. So ungasebenzisa distributive law by rewriting this as 2 yama brackets, or ungavele uthi x times x squared. This is what we call a special product. So x times minus 1 it's minus x times 2 it's minus 2x, minus 1 times minus 1 is positive 1. So nice solution yakho. So bheka lena it's a quadratic equation because of the x squared. So komele ngimuvele everything one side. Mina ngizoyenza so ke ngizoba no x squared minus 2x plus 1, and then lo ngizokutranspose ngizoba no minus 2x minus 1. So x is equal to 0 is equal to x squared. Like terms 2x no 2x ngizoba no minus 4x, and then this one is cancelana na that one. So 0 is equal to lana kune common factor la, which is, by the way, this is also a quadratic equation, but then the quadratic equation aina c value. So equation yakho nangabe injalo, i-quadratic equation yakho nangabe injalo, the only thing ungayenza la is to take out the common factor of x. Ngizosala no x minus 4 la. So 0 factor law et x is equal to 0, or x is equal to minus 4 equal to x minus 4 is equal to 0, and then x is equal to 4. So our solutions one yila. Well, for a for a simple side equation, ama solutions wakho uqeda ukwa-calculate kwamele uwa-substitute back into the original equation, ucheck ukuthi equation yakho iyabalance or not. X asicale ngo-x equal to 0. So asicale the left hand side la kuno x khona ngizosubstitute ngo-0 khona, ne? in bracket it's 0 plus 1. So the left hand side it 1, and then the right hand side lagno x khona ngifaka 0, 0 minus 1 ngithola minus 1, and 1 is not equal to minus 1. 1 is not equal to minus 1, so x equal to 0 is actually not a solution ngoba i-equation yethu ayibalance. So asibone u4, starting at left hand side it's 2, 4 plus 1 is equal to 3 equal to, and then right hand side goes about 4 minus 1, answer I'm about 3, so 3 is actually equal to 3. So lay solution here today. This is our solution. So the next question is 1.1.3. 2 exponent x square root x is equal to 2 exponent 27. So lena it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and lena it's exponential example exponential equation, and the exponential equation njengoba wazi, if una 2 yama powers are equal and then ama base wakafana, uvela drop ama exponents equal to 27. So just like on the previous equation, ne, ngibe nani, ngibe ne square root, and the square root lesi angikhoni calculator for x nangabe sikhona, ne. So ngizo square both sides, If there was a plus la, bengeke ni square ke, ne, ngoba this x will multiply the square root of x, then I'm allowed to square. But if there's a plus or a minus between this x and this square root less, then I'll call square, or come to transpose this x. But then now by multiply, then yes, you call square again. So now square according to our exponential laws, this x also puma as x squared, and then the square root of x also puma as x. So lo squared you cancel the square root, lo 2 or multiply lo 1 lo, ne, equal to la about 729. I think double check, 729, yes. So x squared times x, it's x cubed equal to 729. So beg out, I'm solving for x, not x cubed. So in order to get no x ngapha komele ngifake a cube root on both sides of the equation. So the cube root of x cubed, it's x equal to the cube root of 729 is equal to 9. It's equal to 9. So now I answer it. Ne? Now I answer it. Okay, so I think erase a lot, and then this is question 1.1.4. Okay, so now the next equation is x squared minus 2x minus 8 less than 0. So lay example here, quadratic inequality equation. This is a inequality equation, but a quadratic inequality. So lana nalana singasebenzisa, okay, ukhumbule lena yini i-quadratic expression. It's a quadratic equation in a sense, but then remove the equal sign safaka a inequality sign. So into yokuqala okwamele uyenze is to find ama factors wakho or ama critical values wakho for your quadratic expression. So lana on the left hand side ngasebenzisa the factoring method again. Njengoba ngishizo, i-factoring method, it's the most effective method uma ufuna ukusolva ama quadratic equations. But then abantu abaningi bathanda, ama students amaningi athanda ukuresorta on the ukusebenzisa ilo kanje i-quadratic formula kakhulu ngoba it's the most easiest one. So lana ama factors wami kuzoba u4 and 2, kuzoba u-minus and then kube u-plus. So ama critical values wami kuzoba x equal to -2 or x equal to +4. So lawa ma critical values wami. So lana sizosebenzisa the number line method. Angiyasebenzisa the quadratic method or the graphical method. Ngiphrefera yona perhaps maybe next time ngizosebenzisa ilo kanje i-graphical method. So lana kuzoba u-2 and then kube u-4 la, right? Ama-critical values wami nawo la. So ngifuna a number a greater than 4, right? Angisho ngifuna ukuchecka ama-signs wami la, ngifuna ukuchecka ama-signs wami, ngifuna ukuchecka ama-signs wami la kule number line yami le. Okay, bheka-ke ngizoqala ngichecka a number, ngizothatha a number an x value a greater than 4. Ukhumbule this number line le ifana ne-x-axis le represent ama-x values wami, this line le. So ngifuna ama-x values are greater than 4. Engizothi nangisubstitute ngifuna ukuthola an x value a greater than 4, ne? Engizothi nangisubstitute ngayo la ngifuna ukubuka ukuthi inginikeza what sign, ne? So bheka nangithatha this whole thing ngiyipuncha in la, let's say mhlawumbe x wami ubani 10, so it's gonna be 10 ngisubstitute into the original equation again. So kuzoba u10 squared minus 2 in brackets, it's 10 minus 8 is equal to, it's 72, but it's positive 72. So ngamanye amagama kuchaza ukuthi wonke ama-x values are greater than 4 azonginikeza a positive answer, right? Okay, nangabe it's positive la, ne? Any number engizosubstitute ngayo, any x value engizosubstitute ngayo between minus 2 and 4 izonginikeza a negative, and then an x value a less than minus 2 izonginikeza a positive. So in other words, ngabe bekuno negative la bekuzoba positive kube u-negative. So ngamanye amagama kuchaza ukuthi nangizothola ama-sign wami komele alternate. So if it's negative, la it's gonna be positive, negative. La it's positive, it's negative, positive. If it was a negative la, it was gonna be a negative, positive, negative. So bheka-ke manje ngoba sibone ukuthi na-substitute nge-x value greater than 4, i-answer yethu iphuma as a positive. So in other words, the left hand side izoba njani? Positive. So bheka-ke manje ngoba inequality sign yami ithi less than, so ngamanye amagama kuchaza ukuthi this expression whenever ngisubstitute ngo-x kwamele iphume as a negative number. So nangabe i-negative izoba yi-solution yethu la, ne? So bheka-ke manje sithi na-substitute ngenumber greater than 4 sithole a positive, and a positive number is not less than 0. So the positive sides akusima solutions wethu, only the negative side, ngoba if this is negative the statement siba true. So bheka-ke manje i-solution yami izoba between minus 2 and minus 4. So ama-solutions wami between a negative 2 and a negative 4 ngoba any x value ngisubstitute ngayo la, ne, izonginikeza a negative solution, and leyo negative solution izoyenza le statement sibe true. So i-solution yami uzoba u-negative 2 less than x less than 4. So na i-solution yethu-ke for this equation. Right, now asenze question 1.2, but then first I think erase la. Okay, now we are given f of x, given that f of x is equal to 5x squared plus 6x minus 7. So bheka-ke komele si-answer lama questions alandelayo based on this function. So it's 1.2.1. So for x, if f of x is equal to 0, correct to 2 decimal places. So bheka-ke manje bathi f of x wethu is equal to 0. So in other words, kuchaza ukuthi le expression le yaka f of x asho f of x is equal to this. So this f of x is equal to 0 kude question le yaka 1.2.1. So 5x squared plus 6x minus 7 is gonna be equal to 0 ngoba f of x is equal to 0. Bese bathini correct to 2 decimal places. Nangabe ithi correct to 2 decimal places, lena it's a quadratic equation. So if it's equal, but if express your answer correct to 2 decimal places, uhlala wazi ukuthi i-factoring method angeke isebenze la. Kwamele usebenzise i-quadratic formula or ilo kanje, or what's this, completing the square. But then lana singasebenzisa i-quadratic formula. So a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, c is equal to minus 7. So the formula is x equal to minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. X is equal to minus b, it's 6, positive 6 plus minus 6 squared minus 4, a ubani 5, c negative 7. Ayibonakali kahle, but anyway uyazi ukuthi no minus 7. So a is 5, x is equal to, athi ngenze so, asiqale sithole the first answer uzoba ubani, minus 6, negative 6 plus, asiqale ngo plus 6 squared minus 4, a ubani 5, and then c minus 7. By the way lapha kabonakali kahle ne. So 2, 5, a ubani 5. So in 2 decimal places, shift in 2 decimal places, the answer yami ubani 0.73, or x is equal to quadratic equation actually. Because of the plus minus ngizoba na 2 yama solutions. Quadratic equation iba na 2 yama solutions. So the second answer is minus 1.93. 93. It's 93. It's 93. So now my solutions way to get for this equation. Now 1.2.2. In this equation, batikiti, hence or otherwise, calculate the value of d for which 5x squared plus 6x minus d equal to 0 has equal roots. Lena ilo kanje, lana sikhuluma nge-nature of the roots la, right? Lana sokhuluma nge-nature of the roots. So first thing oyenzayo, khipha bu a bakho, abu b bakho, b wami 6 la, and then my d, sorry man, my c value is equal to negative d. This is good standard form. This is a, this is b, this is negative, sorry, this is c. So bheka, nature of the roots, delta is equal to bani square root no man, delta yam it's b squared minus 4ac, right? The square root is equal to okay, substitute again. B is 6 minus 4 a ubani 5 c, it's a negative d. So equal to, it's 36, negative it's positive, 4 times 5 it's 20 d. Okay, but hence or otherwise calculate the value of d for which this equation has equal roots. The only time equation quadratic equation yakho inama equal roots, it's when all delta are equal to 0. So nalana so thatha delta wethu sim equate to 0 bese calculator for d. Lo d esomthola always lo d lo uzowenza ukuthi le equation ibe nama equal roots. So uzoba no 20d equal to negative 36 divided both sides ngo 20, and then d wam it's negative 36 20, it's minus 9 over 5. So this is our final answer. So I think erase lana and do the final question for this question 1, right? Okay, now lena it's the last equation ku question 1. So lana ku 1.3 in a simultaneous equation yam, you know equation 1 and 2 ila my equations lawa, and then ngizothatha the first equation and solve for x. So ngizothatha the first equation, which is x minus 2y is equal to negative 3. This is equation 1, and then ngizosolve for x. Ngizothola ukuthi it's 2y lo minus 2y nangimtranspose uzofika as a positive 2y, and then nalo minus 3. This is gonna be equation 1a. It's 1a ngoba ngiderive from the first equation. Bese ke ngizothatha the first equation, no, ngizothatha equation 1a ngimsubstitute into equation 2. So this is the second equation, xy is equal to 20. This is equation 2. So la kuno x khona replace this x ngifake this expression. So it's about 2y minus 3, y is equal to 20, and then remove this bracket by multiplying alo y. Ngizoba no 2y squared minus 3y is equal to 20. So sengino y squared, meaning le equation kuzoba quadratic. Minus 20 is equal to 0. And then le quadratic equation ngizoyisolve by using a factoring method. Ungasebenzisa quadratic formula nangabe uyafuna. So la kuzoba 4 5 minus and a plus. So y uqala kuzoba minus 5 over 2, or y is equal to positive 4. So bheka senginama y values, kwamele ngicalculate ama x values. Lama x values ngizowathola ngokusebenzisa equation 1a. So y values into 1a azonginikeza ini ama x values. So x value is equal to 2y minus 3, where y equal to minus 5 over 2. So nang substitute ngithola ukuthi it's 2 minus 5 over 2 negative 3. X wami uzoba equal to 2, cancel out the 2, it's 5 minus 5 minus 3, it's minus 8. Therefore ipair yokuqala kuzoba minus 8 and minus 5 over 2. So the second pair it's x 2y minus 3, and then y omunye is y equal to 4. So x wami uzoba 2 in brackets, it's 4 negative 3. So final answer yami kuzoba ubani? 2 times 4 it's 8, 8 minus 3 it's 5. Therefore answer yami yokugcina kuzoba 5 and 4. So now my solutions wami ke for this simultaneous equation. My solutions wami ilawa for the final question of 1.3. So question yethu ya question 1 iphelela ku 1.3, iphelela nge-simultaneous equation, iphelela ngale simultaneous equation. So I hope le video lena ikunike some a better understanding of what uyifundile classini. Nangabe uyi-enjoyile this video, just leave a thumbs up. Nangabe uyithole useful, just share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and consider subscribing ngoba it's a good thing to do. Sharp.